Hey. Welcome back to the Anycode Revise. Today we are diving into the One Piece from the Orange Town all the way to the final saga. And I want to talk about something I truly believe. Oda has been hiding answers from final saga since the very beginning. Not in the big reveals, not in the flashy fights. But it's in small meetings, strange coincidence, and character we thought were the random. Because world of the One Piece, no one meets by accident. Nothing is too random in One Piece. Let me ask you something. Do you really think Luffy randomly meets Zoro? Or randomly meet Nami? Randomly cross paths in the buggy in the Orange Town? I don't think so. In the One Piece, destiny is not loud. It is quiet. It hides early chapters, especially in East Blue. And that's why we need to look again who joins the Straw Hats and when. The Nami, the most important third member. Most fans talk about the monster trio, but today I want to talk about third person Luffy myth, not Zoro, not Usopp. She is the third fighter connected to the Luffy's journey, and that moment was the far important than we understood back then. Because let's be honest, without Nami, the Straw Hats never reached the Laughdale. Not Robin, not even Luffy, Nami. On the One Piece world, the true power of the is the navigation. Think about the Grand Line. This sea destroys the craft, destroys the legends, destroys the Yonko fleet. Why? Because navigation matters more than strength. Many powerful pirates lost their way, got stuck in random islands, never reached the final sea. Even Roger himself needed to the right people, and Nami? She wasn't just navigator, she understood log poles, climate patterns, magnetic madness, and she reads sea like a language. Even when the straw had no proper log post, Nami already knew what to do. That was not luck, that was destiny. If you remember Shiki and Strong World movie, it was the very first clue of the God Valley. But in the movie, Nami was the clue. Now let's talk about something interesting. In One Piece Strong World, who does Golden Line Shiki target? Not Luffy, not Zoro, Robin, only Nami. The legendary pirate, rival of the Roger. Why would someone like the Shiki care about the Nami? Because she can understand something. To conquer the Grand Line, you don't need to brute force. You need someone who can control the sea. That was the massive hint. And now, story moves toward the Elbaf and the land of the giant storm and the ancient knowledge. Nam's role feels more mysterious than ever. Maybe finding Laudel is not reading the poneglyph alone. Maybe it is about the surviving sea itself. And Nami might be only one who truly can. Now let's talk about the third special hint of the Orange Town arc. Let's look again. Buggy, a joke or the hiding king? Now let's talk about the Buggy the clown. Why did Oda introduce Buggy so early? Orange Town, East Blue, before any major events. Buggy was not strong. Buggy, he was not serious. He looked like joke, but actually joke. But now he's Yonko. So ask yourself, was Buggy ever mean to be joke? Or were we once to not paying attention? This was the hint of the strongest devil fruit. The Barabaronomy is more dangerous than we think. Buggy's devil fruit and Barabaronomy is often lagged at, but look closer. It allows the complete body separation, immunity to slashing attacks, independent control of the body parts. That alone is insane. Now remember Marineford. Mihawk, the world's greatest swordsman, using the haki-based slash. He cuts the buggy, and nothing happened. Buggy survives. Why? Other Parmesan users still get damaged by the haki, but Buggy, he simply splits, almost like his body ignores the slash itself. That's not normal. What if the Barabaronym is the natural counter effect? What if, when awakening, it could be chop surrounding, break reality into the pieces, counter even the divine power? Could it be maybe counter the Emus dummy reverse more easily than we expect? Let's see, in recent chapters in Buggy is the more becoming powerful. Now let's talk about other thing. If we look closely in the early chapters of the Buggy and Shanks is the forgotten parallel. Let's not forget, Buggy Shanks grew up on the Roger ship. Shanks connected, strongest haki, powerful devil fruit, secret of the world. Buggy connected, one of the strangest fruit, extreme luck, failing effort in every single time. Maybe Buggy is not weak, maybe this power is the chaos itself. Chaos is the dangerous, you know? As we see Oda's perspective from the clown Yonko, not the joke. Buggy becoming Shichibukai, leader of the Cross Guild, and Yonko, its flay to the log. But Oda doesn't joke by the accident. Buggy represents something important. World doesn't even move, they only by the string. Sometimes history is shaped by the accident, timing, and luck. It was the pure luck. Might be the most terrifying power of the all time. In here, we final thought is the more different than we see for the Orange Town arc. From the Tsunami's navigation to the Buggy's hidden potential, One Piece has been telling us the truth since chapter 1. We just didn't understand it yet. As the final saga unfolds, I believe, true key to the log tale is not power, not the knowledge alone, but people who placed it exactly where they needed to be. Because One Piece is the no meeting is the random. If you enjoyed this theory, like the video, subscribe to the Anycode Reviews, and tell me that comment something is the most important things, and I'm sometimes suddenly missing the other keys of the Orange Town arcs. And tell me in the comments who do you think the real key to the log tale? Thank you very much. See you again.